Schools in Venezuela opened their doors on Monday to receive thousands of children for 2024-2025 school year. According to Venezuelan Minister of Education Héctor Rodríguez, children from kindergarten, preschool and early education levels who start the new school term will receive uniforms and school supplies. Likewise, education authorities announced that the learning institutions will be provided with more than 3,000 freezers to support the school meals program. On the other hand, Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro urged educators to continue articulating their efforts to offer a high-quality education.
My greetings to the entire educational community, to all Venezuelan educators. A happy day of the beginning of the best school year that will ever be remembered in Venezuela, the school year 2024-2025. And we came to inaugurate this educational complex here in the Sucre municipality of the Great Caracas, in the east of Caracas in Campo Rico, to deliver this brand new, better than new, outstanding, educational complex that bears the name of one of our heroes, the great Leonardo Infante, hero of the liberation wars of Nueva Granada.
The Attorney General of Venezuela, Derek William Saab, announced the arrest warrant and red alert against other officials of the government of Javier Milei. During a press conference, William Saab detailed that these employees participated in the seizure and hijacking of the Venezuelan Emtrasur plane that was sent to the United States. The prosecutor pointed out that Buenos Aires now wants to make itself look like the justice of the world and usurps the functions of the Venezuelan authority. Furthermore, he pointed out their hypocrisy in issuing an arrest warrant against the president of Venezuela, but ignoring the crimes orchestrated by the Israeli Prime Minister against the Palestinian territories, Yemen and Lebanon. Venezuelan Attorney General Derek William accused of hypocrisy these actions of Argentine justice officials who ignore the Israeli genocide in the Palestinian territories.
I want to denounce then the hypocrisy and double standards of this so-called now universal jurisdiction and justice that supposedly wants to globalize its hand to those countries in the continent that the United States doesn't like, using as justification, within quotations, a so-called universal jurisdiction. Nevertheless, as I said, they close their eyes to the crimes against humanity committed by Benjamin Netanyahu in Gaza, Rafah, Palestine, Lebanon and Yemen. We have to single them out as hypocrite because they don't do the same against Netanyahu in Israel. Do you know why? Because Milei is an agent of the international Zionism in Latin America?
Let's go to Mexico at this hour, where Andrés Manuel López Obrador, the president, offered on Monday his last message as head of state at the National Palace. The Mexican president thanked the journalists who attended his daily morning conferences, while highlighting that President-elect Claudia Sheinbaum will continue with this initiative. López Obrador assured that during his 6 years in term, he dedicated himself to serve the people through the implementation of his social programs, where the most needy were taken as a priority. He also emphasized that his government's objectives did not remain as promises, since they became a reality since poverty and social inequality were reduced. López Obrador's administration will end on October 1st, once his successor, Claudia Sheinbaum, receives the presidential sack that will allow her to govern until 2030.